Welcome back to another episode of Lancer Central. My name's TJ Wengert. Her name's Kiersten Freedman. And Kiersten, unlike some of our spring sports, it's a beautiful day and we're able to get things rolling.
Absolutely. The record-breaking inaugural season for men's basketball first-year head coach Griff Aldrich came to an end this past week at Hampton. But to say that their team has made immense progress this season would be an understatement, TJ.
Oh, I totally agree. Look, Griff Aldrich, all the credit in the world to him. 8 more wins this year. That's the most of the 55 newly hired head coaches in the nation. A school record for 3-point shots made. You see Coach Aldrich's Let It Fly mantra on showcase there, and also a winning record at home for the first time since 2011, 2012, so that's a big part of the turnaround.
Right, and after the Hampton game, here's what head coach Griff Aldrich had to say about his team this season.
They have done everything we've asked, and they have, a lawyer for a coach, and they have committed themselves to doing the best that they possibly can. And they've got 15 wins, which is, if anybody had said at the beginning of the season you're going to have 15 wins, you probably would have been, looked at pretty oddly. But that's a testament to how far they've come. And to do it when the Big South's the best it's ever been. And so I can't say enough about how proud I am.
Women's basketball dropped their season finale contest against the Charleston Southern Buccaneers by the score of 79-67. So at 3-26 overall this season, they'll be the 11th overall seed heading into the Big South Conference tournament.
We'll see them tonight at Campbell, taking on the number 6 seed Camels. And the last time that these two teams matched up, we saw the Lancers only fell by 6 points. So it will be really interesting to see what they can do in this Big South tournament where the pressure is really on. And then stepping away from the court over to the Diamond, we saw that the Lancers took the series versus the University of Albany this weekend, and we've seen some standout players so far this season, including freshman Hunter Gillum.
Yeah, the Farmville native is out to a great start in his blue and white tenure, hitting .320, 16 hits, leads the team, and he's got a couple of home runs to show for it as well. But the person who's probably impressed me the most being senior John Peterson. And look, he's had an up and down tenure with Longwood, but this year he's putting it all together in 12 2/3 innings pitched, a 2.13 ERA, and opponents are batting just .116 against him.
We saw him come out of the bullpen during the first game of that series. He had no runs allowed the Lancers to come back from a 6-run deficit, right. And then the Lancers were able to top the Great Danes during that game. Then we also saw in the second game, Tyler Morgan pitched a great game as well.
Yeah, he goes 7 innings deep, has 9 strikeouts, 7 of which are strikeouts, looking where he leads the Big South Conference. And then for those honors and a great performance, he was named Big South Coast Starting Pitcher of the Week.
And then after the Albany doubleheader, we were able to talk to head coach Ryan Mao. Here's what he had to say about his team and the progression of the season.
We're getting closer. We definitely had a good trip to Hawaii. The results weren't what we wanted, but we saw some great effort. We also saw some things we still need to work on, but it was a good team bonding trip. I thought we came back ready to go, and we made a huge step forward today in finding a way to win 2 ball games against a good team. So hopefully that momentum carries over to tomorrow.
Men's golf team is coming off of a strong performance this past weekend where they finished 3rd at the Lonnie Barton Invitational, and then the women's golf team out in Williamsburg this next weekend.
Absolutely. Women's lacrosse dropped the last game but had a great road win at Wofford. We've seen junior Caitlin Lucarelli has 17 goals and 8 assists on the season, having a great season for her, and men's tennis isn't doing too bad either so far.
Now they got a winning record sitting at 5-3. We're supposed to start conference play this past weekend, but as we joked about in the Open, weather not permitting. So next weekend they'll be at Winthrop to start conference play, and Amadeo Blasco, we would be remiss to mention how great he's been, especially in singles matches where he's 14-2.
Right, and women's tennis has advanced to 6-2. Like the men's tennis team, they will also be at Winthrop this weekend. And we've seen that freshman Emma Nurgazieva is having a great season. She is 8-0, undefeated so far this season. We're excited to see what she does going into conference play.
And also excited to see back in action after going down to Texas, the softball team. They dropped a doubleheader against number 9 in the country, Texas, so a tough draw there. But they'll be playing ECU tomorrow night, and then this upcoming weekend be playing at none other than Winthrop. So we're excited to see what the ladies can bring us.
Well, for my partner TJ Wengert and our entire Lancer Central crew, I am Kiersten Freedman, and we are signing off.